Good morning, students. Your attendance has been captured. I'm sharing my screen now. So now the 2017 paper, we are discussing mental ability. 40 questions are done and we're going to start from the next one. So part 9 we are starting today. Let us go through the directions. Part 9. In question numbers 41 to 45, there is a question figure on the left side, a part of which is missing. Observe the answer figure ABC on the right side and find out the answer figure which without changing the direction. So here strictly mentioned that without changing the direction, we have to fit the missing part of the question figure in order to complete the pattern of the question figure. So this is figure completion. Let us take the first question. Yes, 41st question. To complete this figure, what is the pattern? Yes, it is very clear. The arrow mark should point inward and the circle should be before that. So the correct answer would be option B. And 42, square and plus sign, and it is going to be answer C. So you can even draw here. Okay, you can complete this. You can complete this and you can use plus sign. So it is available in option C. And next question. (43) and 44. 43. So here the dots are in same position and they are to the left, and here also we want the dots should be on the left position, that is available in option C, and the complete pattern should be same, so that is there in option C. Or else you can see that for this is like water image, and for this you can find the water image, then it will be completely fitting into that. 44. 44 is going to be, you try to complete the pattern. So this is circle, and you can start from here and you choose a point here and you connect like this. So this is there in option D. So one more question in this part. After that, I'll take your doubts. We want a circle here. We want to complete this pattern, and we want to have a line also, that is there in option D. So students, in this part you have any doubts, you can raise a hand. Otherwise, we'll move to the next question. Aditi, what is your doubt? Aditi?
Sir,
Yes, Aditi.
the 43rd question.
Yes, 43rd, what is your doubt?
Sir, how is option C, sir?
See, first of all, let me fill that. See, this pattern you can understand, right? This straight line and
Yes,
drawing
sir.
triangles here and here. This pattern, there is no doubt, right?
Yes, sir.
So these two dots are on the left side and they're in the same position. Here, these two dots should be in the same position, like left side and bottom. That is option C, right?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, but in the side they leave space, right?
Yeah, space is there, but I'm not drawing perfectly using scale and everything. But just I'm drawing with free hand. But it is option C.
Okay, sir.
Vihan, what is your doubt?
Sir,
Yes, we have
Sir, 41 question.
41. Yes.
Sir, why you answered? Sir, why do not have a?
See, all the arrow marks are going towards the center of the picture, right?
Yes, sir.
This arrow mark should also go to the center of the picture like this. So you can first show one arrow mark here. You can
Okay,
show
sir.
arrow mark here, and it should be having a circle before that, and the arrow mark should point towards the center. That is there in option B. Okay.
Okay, okay, sir.
Mayuk, what is your doubt?
So today we're leaving at 8:30 only.
Yes. Saurish, Saurish, what is your doubt?
Sir, 43.
43. Yes, I have already explained to Aditi once again. So this pattern and the dots you have to take care.
Sir, why not be D?
Why not be D? See, these
Yes,
two
sir.
dots are on the left side. These two dots we want on the left side only, not right.
Okay.
Anuvijay, Anuvijay.
Sir, same doubt, Aditi.
Okay. Nishika, Nishika, what is your doubt?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, 41 question.
41.
Yes, sir.
41 I have explained twice. You didn't understand.
Sir, understand, but why not option D?
Why not option D? In option D, there are two arrow marks now.
Oh, yes, sir.
Vedashree, what is your doubt?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, Aditya asked a doubt, sir.
That one cleared, right? Whenever your doubt is cleared, you can lower your hand. Adit,
Sir, today exam have or not?
today it depends on how much paper discussion we are going to complete now. So if most of that paper discussion is done today, then definitely I'll conduct. I will be telling you in the morning session. Okay?
I have one doubt, sir.
Yes, Adit.
Sir, 39th.
39th. Yes, 39th.
Sir, 38th, sir.
38, yes.
Sir, why not this?
Why not C? In C, you can see this pattern is different, no dots. Yes,
Yes, sir.
that's why. Okay, last part in mental ability, that is part 10. Let's go through the directions. Part 10. In question number 46 to 50, there are three question figures on the left side, and the space for the fourth figure is left blank. The question figures are in a series. So this is a series completion question. So first to second, second to third, third to fourth, what is the change we have to observe the pattern, and using that pattern we have to fill the fourth one. Find out one figure from among the answer figures A, B, C, D are given in your right side. Select the answer figure which is exactly the same as the question figure. That is series completion. So 46, 46th question. Okay, what is happening here? You count the number of sides in a triangle 3, square you have 4, pentagon you have 5. So it's increasing by one side every time. So you want a six-sided polygon. That is option C. That is hexagon. So six-sided polygon is this. Okay. And next question. Here, you concentrate on each part at a time. Okay. This dot, this dot, this dot. So it is moving anti-clockwise 90 degrees. So the next position would be here. It should be here, occupying here. Okay, this is the dot position. It is there in only option A and C. So B and D are eliminated. Now you can see this is uh, dark circle and light circle. Dark circle, and we want a light circle. But in option A it is darken. So option only remaining is C. But if you take care of this line also, so it is in the north, west, east, sorry, south. Now we want in the east, that is option C. Everything is matching in option C. So by going by elimination method also, you're getting the answer C. Next, 48. 48th one. So let's count the number of circles inside first. One circle, two circles, three circles. So you want four circles at the center. So whichever figures are not having four circles, you can eliminate. D eliminated, C eliminated. So only A and D are remaining. Now you count the number of squares. So this square you don't count. This is given for the option. Okay, don't count that. So this is one, two, three, four. Four squares are there, and one, two, three. Three squares are there. One, two. Two squares are there. Four, three, two. Next we want one square and having four circles, that is there in option D. 49th one. 49th question. Okay, one rectangle, two rectangles, three rectangles. Next we want four rectangles. Everywhere four rectangles are there, so nothing is eliminated. And how we are going to get it? So if you see clearly, where is the dot moving and how the figure is getting rotated. So the dotted rectangle is going 90 degrees clockwise, and again if it is going clockwise, yes. So the figure is good, rotating clockwise, and the smaller part is getting added. So you see here, this figure is rotating 90 degrees clockwise, so it is going to become like this, and the extra smaller part is going to get added here. And from here, the second position, how you are getting the third one? So this one you have to rotate clockwise 90 degrees again, so it is going to look like this. The dot will be here, and the smaller part will be here, and one more smaller part is going to get added. So this one you have to rotate again 90 degrees clockwise, and you have to add one more smaller part. So when you rotate it 90 degrees clockwise, it may be looking like this. So this is the dot and this smaller part, and this part is already there, and extra part is going to get added. So where is it? So it is there in option. I'm sorry, the dot is not here. The dot is not here. The dot will be, because we are rotating, the dot will be appearing here. Okay, so this one. So it's correctly matched in option D. And next, last question. After this, I'll take doubts. Yes, this one. So every step the figure is getting inverted. Okay, so circle on the top, triangle at the bottom, but the next one became circle at bottom, triangle at top. So like that is keep changing. So we want circle at the top, and next circle at the bottom we want. So here circle is at the top, A is eliminated, and now we can count the number of lines at the base of the triangle. One, two, three. Next we want four lines, counting four. Yes, this may be four, but here um, the corner of the triangle is touching circle, corner of the triangle touching circle, corner of the triangle touching circle, but here base is touching in option C. You can eliminate C, and B and D may be correct. And in B and D, in D we have five lines, so D is eliminated. We want four lines, that is option B. So this is series completion question, and you got all the answers. Now doubts, you can raise your hand. Nishan Sai, what is your doubt? Nishan Sai,
Sir,
what is your doubt?
48.
48. Tell me what is your doubt?
Sir, why not C?
See the number of circles you can count. 1, 2, 3. Next we expect 4 circles or 5 circles.
4.
That's why option D. In B you have 5 circles, right?
Okay, sir.
Sharad, Sharad, what is your doubt?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, in 47th.
47th. Every small figure you can see.
Sir, in
Yeah, let
47th.
me erase everything for you here.
Sir, I didn't understand 47th
Yeah,
question.
I'm explaining again. See, where is this position of the dot? Direction. Direction, Sharad. What
Okay,
is the
sir.
direction of that? Which corner?
Sir, this. Sir,
Which corner is this?
sir, west.
Southwest. Yes or no?
Okay, sir.
And which
Yes,
corner?
sir. Sir, your voice is stuck in.
Which corner is this?
Sir, your voice is stuck in.
Sharath, am I audible? Sharath? Okay, Sharath, for you I'm explaining again. So this dot from southwest it went to southeast and it went to northeast. That means it is rotating 90 degrees anti-clockwise. So the next step we want the dot to be here. And this is dark circle, light circle, dark circle. So next we want light circle. So light circle at the center. And this line north, west, and south. Next we want in the east. So east the line is like this. And where is the dot going? First is it is at this place, but after going 90 degrees it changes the position. After going 90 degrees it change the position, and again it should change the position. It will be at the bottom. That is option C. Shanvit, what is your doubt? Yes?
Sir, in 48th question, why
Yes.
can't A?
See, here how many squares are there? Five. Sorry, four. Next to three. Next to
3.
two. We expect only one square, but here two squares are there. That's why A is wrong. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Cyber then? Cyber then, what is your doubt?
Sir,
So meanwhile, I'm explaining to other students. If your doubts got clarified, you can lower your hands. Aditi,
sir,
yes.
sir, 46th question.
46th one, very simple. You count the number of sides in the polygon. 3, 4, 5. Next we expect 6. It is there in option C. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Rutvik, what is your doubt?
46th one, sir.
46th one, just now I explained, no? Whenever your doubt get clarified while explaining to others, you can lower your hand.
Sir,
So
no, sir.
number of
D.
sides we can count 3, 4, 5, and we want 6.
Sir,
D, you count the number of sides 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sides are there. Okay?
okay, sir. Sir,
Yes?
sir, your voice is stuck in, sir, one more time.
Okay. Vilochan, what is your doubt? Vilochan? Vilochan, are you there? You're not audible. Hansvika, what is your doubt? Hansvika?
450.
49.
49. 49 I have explained clearly. It is rotation based. So you rotate 90 degrees clockwise, this shape. Okay. So it will become like this for the first time.
Yes, sir.
And then one small part is going to be getting added. So one small part we are going to add. So this is the small part we have added. Again, you rotate this 90 degrees clockwise. So the big part is going to be like this. And we are going to add one more small part here. So the next answer will be rotate 90 degrees clockwise. And for this extra small part you add. So it will be looking like option D, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, students, we are done with mental ability. And now we are going to start the next part, next section, that is language test. Okay, there are five passages in this section. Each passage is followed by five questions. Read each passage carefully and answer the questions that follow. So you must read the passage and understand and answer the questions that follow. So passage number one, we're going to take now. Okay, passage number one. Anil had been less than a month in Dehradun when he discovered the pool in the forest. So had been less than a month. So he stayed in Dehradun less than a month when he discovered the pool in the forest. Okay. So he discovered a pool in the forest. It was the height of summer. What do you mean by height of the summer? That means so intense summer is there. That means very high amount of heat is there. And the school he was to join had not yet opened. So these are summer holidays and the school not yet opened. Having as yet made no friends in the small town in the foothills, he wandered about a good deal by himself into the hills and forests that stretched away on all sides of the town. So, this is a long sentence. We have to break it and try to understand. Having as yet made no friends in the small town. So, I think he came to Dehradun just for visiting purpose. That is not his hometown. Okay, so having as yet made no friends, he didn't make any friends in the small town in the foothills. That means it is a mountain region. He wandered about a good deal by himself. That is, rather than making new friends, he want to explore the forest, hills and forest. Okay, deal by himself into the hills and forests that stretched away on all sides of the town. So whatever town he went there, so it stretched on all sides of the town. It was hot, very hot at that time of the year because it is summer. And Anil aged 13. So there is one more person that is sorry, the same person we are talking about. Anil aged 13 walked about in his vest. Vest means it is like a t-shirt but without having sleeves. Okay, that is vest. It's like a coat. Okay, so vest and shorts. His brown canvas shoes with the chalky dust that flew up from the ground. So chalky dust means, so when you use chalkboard, using chalk we will write on the board. So you get the chalky dust that flew up from the ground. So this is the passage, very short story, and based on this, let us try to answer the questions. We'll take all questions at the same time. Yes, 76th one. What did Anil discover in the forest? So it's clearly mentioned that he discovered a pool. Pool means he's having a water source, water pool. He It was a peak of dash season, summer season, very clearly mentioned in the passage. Now, 78th one. Why did Anil wander about by himself? Okay, what did he think about himself in that small town where he visited? He had no friends. Yes, he did that. He wanted to be alone. No, he tried to make friends, but there are no friends. He had lost his way. No, he was looking for someone. No, so he was wandering about. He had no friends. And 79. Anil's shoes had become white because so Another shoe becoming white that because of the chalky dust they became white they mentioned here. So because of walking too much, he had used white polish of chalky dust that is mentioned in the passage. Because of chalky dust they became white. So of the heat of the sun, no. Now 80. Which word in the passage means the opposite of stayed? Okay. So stayed means yes, staying together, staying nearby like that. And stayed opposite is pulled, no, pulled, push, covered, no, flew, no, it is wandered, yes. So stayed means friends are staying with us, okay, and opposite of words wandered, that means is having no friends, away, staying away, you can be, this is wandering. So these are the answers, and you have any doubts in this passage, you can raise your hand. So as I am discussing to other students, if your doubt get clarified, you can lower your hand. Okay. Abhiday, what is your doubt? Abhiday?
Sir,
Yes, Abhiday.
sir, opposite of stayed flew also.
No, flying is it's staying means staying away. They should be away from us. Flew means it is a kind of action. Okay, for traveling. But the correct opposite word is wandering. Vishnu,
Okay.
what is your doubt?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, Putil means
Come again.
Putil.
Spell it.
Foothill.
Foothills. Foothills means hilly region. So you have the mountain region, no? Dehradun is the capital of Uttarakhand, right? So it is a mountain region. Mountains will be there. So this part, so it's not flat. It's actually like this. Okay, foothills. Rutvik,
Question number two.
what is your doubt?
Sir, 79th.
79. Why his shoes became white? Because of the chalky dust mentioned in the passage, right?
Sir, 78th.
Why did Anil wander about himself? Okay, he had no friends. What is he thinking about himself? He had no friends. See, the passage also it's mentioned. Where he mentioned having as yet made no friends in the small town in the foothills, he wandered about a good deal. Wandering means moving from place to place. It is opposite of staying.
Okay, sir.
And Tejasri, what is your doubt?
Sir,
Yes,
sir, you not read a total passage, sir.
I have read the entire passage. Which line I missed?
Sir, you missed.
Do you have any doubt?
Sir, Dehradun, when he covered the
Yeah,
pool.
he discovered a pool in the forest.
Yes, sir.
That was they were asking a question about that also. Aditi, what is your doubt?
Sir,
Yes,
sir, what is meaning of Dehradun?
Dehradun is the capital city of Uttarakhand. You forgot.
Sir, I have one more doubt. Sir, having has yet made no friends, meaning
That means He tried to make friends, but there were no friends because it is a new town for him. For summer holidays, maybe it is a relative's house. He went there, but he didn't make any new friends. So he thought that he will explore the forest area and hill area. Okay, we're done with passage one, and we're moving to passage two. Let's take passage two. Yes, the Sun Temple at Konark. So this temple is dedicated to the sun god. So at Konark, it is there in Odisha, I think, is on the eastern coast of India. It's on the eastern coast of India. What do you mean by eastern coast? So India's southern part is like this, and this is the place towards this. So this is called eastern coast. Okay, this is called eastern coast. So of India near Puri. So Puri is also a city in Odisha. So the Konark city is nearby Puri. It was built by King Narasimha Deva I. So who built that? King Narasimha Deva I of Ganga dynasty. He belonged to Ganga dynasty. This topic we have already discussed in famous temples in India, GK. The temple is famous for its gigantic structure. Gigantic means very big and larger than life sculptures. So sculptures are usually very small, but in this temple you can see larger than life sculpture. That means very big sculptures you can see. The sculptures in the temple enhances its beauty. So already the temple is beautiful and the sculptures are enhancing the beauty. Enhancing means increasing. The large sun image and the female musicians' figures gave a different kind of quality to this temple. So this temple has another speciality, that is the large sun image and the female musicians' figures. So they have a different kind of quality to this temple. So they are very special. They are formed on the terrace above the bottom and the middle levels. So where are they formed? They are formed on the terrace. Terrace means on the top ceiling, above the bottom and the middle levels. So this is the position where the figures are formed. They have been show playing with confidence and delight. Okay, so they are playing the music with confidence and delight. Those female musicians, each one is shown carrying a musical instrument. So each one is carrying a different musical instrument. Okay, the Surasundari is shown with a drum. So out of all the female musicians, one female musician name is Surasundari. She is uh, shown with a drum. So different musical instruments they are catching in that sculptures. So one of the female musicians is having the name Surasundari, and um, she is holding a drum. Okay, playing drum. Very small passage, and let us try to answer the questions. Okay, 81st question. The Konark temple is on the eastern side of India. Yes, we already given eastern coast of India. Was excavated by a king of Ganga dynasty. Excavated means in the history it is already there. By digging the earth and removing the top layers, then we can get it back. No, it's actually built by him. Okay, so it's wrong. Option A may be correct. Increases the beauty of the sculptures. No, the sculptures are increasing the beauty of the Konark temple. Konark temple is known for musical instruments. No, it is only there in the sculptures. You can say it is on the eastern side of India. 82. The temple is famous for its huge structure, the stones used, its festival, the position in the country. The temple is, they mentioned gigantic structure. Okay, that is gigantic means huge. 83. The temple is different from other temples because, so why this temple is different from the other temples? Of its size, it was built by a king, of the figures of the female musicians, of the faces of the sculpture. So these are because of the special types of sculpture, that is the female musicians holding different types of instruments. And next, two more questions. 84. Surasundari is another name of Konark temple, an image of the sun, the name of a king shown with a drum. So the last line of the passage says Surasundari shown with a drum. 85. Larger than life means, is it lifelike, small like humans, very big, moving? So it is very big. Larger than life means, so we see some kind of movies, okay? So they are larger than life movies. That means in the normal life it is not possible. So imaginary things may happen. Like if you say some different movies, so very good visuals are there. So it's like the larger than life means it's very big, bigger than the normal life, what we are seeing, experiencing in the normal life. So that is very big. So doubts in this passage, you can raise your hand. Aditi.
Sir,
సార్ సార్ హలో
Sir, చెప్పండి సార్.
సార్ ఈ కొంచెము గట్టిగా క్లాస్ వీకండి సార్. ఇప్పుడు మేము ఎంత సూపర్విజన్ ఏడా చేస్తాం సార్, ఇంకో విండోలో గేమ్ ఆడుతుంది మీరు క్లాస్ చెప్తుంటే.
అవునా సార్, అదితి. ఓకే.
ఏంటంటే ఇంకో విండోలో ఈ రోజు లోపల కూర్చుంటూ నేను నోట్బుక్ తీసుకొని కూర్చోమంటే ఇష్టం ఉన్న పొజిషన్ లో కూర్చుంటుంది. ఈ రోజు విండోలో ఇంకో విండోలో గేమ్ ఆడుతుంది.
బట్ అదితి, నేను ఈ వీక్ లో చూసిన ఏదైతే తను క్లాస్ పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ బాగానే ఉంది సార్. తనకి ఇట్లా ఏదైతే సూపర్విజన్ లేనప్పుడు కొంచెం ఈ విధంగా చేస్తుంది. బట్ తను మ్యాథ్స్ అండ్ ఇంగ్లీష్ వొకాబులరీ కూడా చాలా ఇంప్రూవ్ అయింది. నేను ఆ విషయంలో హ్యాపీగా ఉన్నా. బట్ తను ఇట్లా సూపర్విజన్ లేనప్పుడు
కంప్లైంట్ చేద్దామని అప్పటి నుంచి కూర్చున్నాను, నేను హ్యాండ్ రైట్ చేస్తున్నాను.
తను క్లాస్
ఏంటంటే మనము ప్రతిసారి చూడలేం కదా సార్, సిల్లీగా చేస్తే ప్రాబ్లం ఎక్కువ చేస్తాం.
ఈ రోజు పనిష్మెంట్ ఉంటుంది సార్, డెఫినెట్ గా అదితికి పనిష్మెంట్ ఉంటుంది ఈ రోజు. So
sir, doubts.
Aditi, every time somebody will not supervise you, okay, you have to take care of yourself, your studies, and whatever doubts you have, everything. So see why the device is given to you and why you are having online classes. So to enhance your learning, right? So that too you are misusing it, opening another window, games, and what is this, Aditi? So definitely have the punishment today.
Sir, I doubt.
First explain the reason. Why did you do that?
Sir, I didn't play the game, sir.
No, your father was there with you and he was saying. Okay, I'll talk to you in the institute. Tell me, what is your doubt?
Sir, larger than life means.
Larger than life means bigger than the normal things. For example, have you watched the Bahubali movie?
Yes, sir.
The hero is climbing a mountain, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like, is it really possible in the real life, those stunts and everything? No.
No, sir. Sir,
Larger than-
life like also.
No, it's not lifelike. Lifelike means it is having life. Okay. Suppose you
Okay.
see that when you saw one sculpture, you see that it is not a sculpture. I see the real woman is standing there. If you say that, that means it is lifelike. It is not like a sculpture. It is looking like a human being. Then we can say lifelike. But larger than life means bigger than the normal life things, whatever is happening. Okay,
Okay, sir.
very big. Cyber then. Cyber then, what is your doubt?
Sir, what is the meaning of small like beings?
Small like humans. Small like humans means like Lilliputs. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Vihan, what is your doubt?
Sir,
Yes, Vihan.
sir, I doubt in previous passage, sir.
You have doubt in previous passage. You can ask me in the institute today.
Okay, sir.
Vedashree.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I did not understand 83rd question, sir.
83rd question, they asked the question, the temple is different from other temples because, so why this temple is very special? Okay, because they mentioned clearly that, let's go back to the passage and see. So here they have mentioned the sculptures in the temple enhance its beauty. The large sun temple and the female musicians figures gave a different kind of quality to this temple. That is what they are asking in this question. Okay, this temple is different from other temples. They said different kind of quality, no, that comes from the female musicians and the sun god image. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, one more doubt, sir.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, 84th question showed with the drum, sir.
Yes, option
What
B. I said option D only, no?
Yes, sir. But what is meaning of drum, sir?
Drum, so it's like tabla. You have a stretched surface will be there. When you beat it, it will create sound, right?
Okay, sir.
Drum.
I know, sir.
Okay. And now, so we are going to the. Before that, some students are raising hand. Chidrupa, what is your doubt?
Sir, 81 question, why not option B, sir?
21 question, they said the Konark temple is on the eastern side of India. See, it's not option B. So, Chidrupa, you know the meaning of excavation?
No, sir.
Excavation means, suppose in the modern days now, um, like the people, actually, there is a, what do you say, the people, somebody are doing survey, okay? What survey they will do through excavations. Excavations means they will select some places, historical places. They will start digging the earth. So when they remove the top layers of the earth, and some olden instruments they will get it, okay, like 1,000 years back, 2,000 years back, how the human people use the tools and everything, they will get it back. Through that, so many interesting facts we will come to know about the history. That is excavation. So this king of Ganga dynasty, he did excavation to know about the temple, or he only built the temple?
Sir, build the temple.
Built the temple. I hope you understood.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, we are moving to the next passage now. See, same question I was explaining to other student, you have to listen, and when it is cleared, then you have to lower your hand. Why? Because so keep asking the same question and again, again, and again. Because of time constraint, we cannot complete the paper discussion in time. And we are trying to write daily one test. It's based on the paper discussion. So once the paper discussion is done, I can conduct the test. Otherwise, one day will be postponed. Passage number 3. Yes. The neem tree is one of the most useful trees amongst all Indians plants and trees. So neem tree in Telugu we say vepa chettu, right? So it grows abundantly. What do you mean by abundantly? High in number, okay, more in number, abundantly throughout the tropical Asia. Tropical means having good amount of heat. In Asia, whichever places are having good amount of heat, okay, in those places you can see neem trees. It grows tall and wide. So it grows tall and wide means vertical growth is there and horizontal growth also there. So tired travelers often love to sit and rest in its shade. Okay, shade means so when they are feeling the heat of summer, then they want to take the shade and it will give some cool air under the tree. This tree is unique. Unique means having only one kind. Why it is unique? All its parts have a medicinal value for human beings. So medicinal value. Okay, what do you mean by medicinal value? So every part of it, like the roots, the twigs and the leaves, everything is having some medicinal value. So how they are useful for human beings, let us see this. It is like a complete medical pharmacy. So you know what is medical pharmacy? Suppose we go to doctor for any problem and he write a prescription for us to purchase some medicals. We go to a medical store that we call medical pharmacy. So this is like a village medical pharmacy, the neem tree. So whatever problems you get, most of the problems, the health problems, health issues can be removed by this neem tree different parts. So how they are useful, let us see. Very recently, the United States of America discovered discovered its use as an effective insecticide. What do you mean by insecticide? So when you try to grow the crops, okay, the crops may get affected by some insects. Okay, so these insects can be killed by using the neem leaves and the neem leaf juice, etc. So these are having the um, effect on insecticide. Insects can be killed, that is can be used as insecticide. So next, the umbrella shaped neem. So you can see the neem tree will be something like this. Okay, it grows horizontally and it grows vertically. This trunk size also becomes increased year by year. Okay, so this is looking like an inverted umbrella. Okay, so the umbrella shaped neem grows to about 50 feet tall. So almost it goes up to 50 feet tall. Okay, So some trees more than 50 feet also, but on an average they are saying 50 feet tall. Up to 50 feet it can grow. It is an evergreen plant. Though in some parts of India it may be deciduous. Okay, so if not cut down, it can survive for about 200 years. So here the sentence they are saying that it can be an evergreen plant, though in some parts of India it may be deciduous. Deciduous means it is a tree which, what is the word we can say, sheds its leaves. Shedding its leaves means the leaves will be cut off from the place and they fall down. So, so while the leaves are shedding, then the next annual growth we expect, that means annually yearly growth may be expected. Only some parts it is shedding the leaves, but most of the parts it is growing always. Okay, that's why it is called evergreen plant. Evergreen means which is present always. If not cut down, it can survive for about 200 years. Some trees you can see in the places like villages or even towns, also some places very old trees may be there from 200 years almost. Neem is widely grown in India and most parts of tropical Asia. So this I have already given in the first paragraph again. So they are mentioning in India, because India also comes under tropical region only. We have high amount of temperature in summer. So tropical Asia, not only India, outside India also in Asia, wherever tropical regions are there, this is widely grown. Lately, it has been introduced into Africa too. So in Africa in the beginning it is not there. Only in Asia it is there. But lately it was introduced to Africa also. In Africa also, these trees were grown now. The neem tree thrives in most kinds of soil. So not only a single kind of soil, that means most kind of soil, black soil, Lego soil, etc. So most different types of soils also it can survive. Its roots go deep down. So this is very important. The roots go deep down the soil where they not only protect it by anchoring it hard. Anchoring it hard means suppose even if you want to remove the tree from that place, you cannot do that. Okay, small trees no problem, but very big trees, if you want to remove that tree and your government is planning something like a factory, school, government, hospital, whatever it is, suppose because of that some reason you want to remove a very big and old tree, that is not as easy as what we think. So even using some big machines and cranes also it cannot be done. Why? Because the roots, if this is the land, the roots go very deep into the earth. It is holding the earth like anything. That means anchoring. Anchoring means it holds the land very hardly. Okay, but also increase the soil fertility. There is a use of these roots that go into the soil. That is, the soil fertility will be increased. What do you mean by fertility? Fertility means if you try to grow any crop in the soil. Okay, so one time you get good crop, second time the amount of crop you get will be decreased, second third time also you do the same thing. So as you are growing more number of crops in the soil, all the nutrients in the soil are used by the old crops and the new crops are not getting the nutrients. That's why what the farmers will do when they try to grow the new crops, before they are growing the crops, first they will try to increase the nutrient value of that soil by using some kind of fertilizers or this neem leaves, etc. They have the methods how to increase the fertility of the soil. So this is everything is given about the neem tree only. So let us try to answer the questions. 86th one. 86th one. Neem is a very useful tree because it gives shade to people. Yes, it is possible. It can live up to 200 years. It has many medicinal values, medicinal uses. It increases soil fertility. B is not the use. It is only saying the fact about the name tree. But A, C, D all are useful. But out of them, which is the most suitable one, highest useful one, that means most prioritized uses, it has many medicinal uses. That's why we are growing the trees in most of the places. Yes, option A and D also correct. But out of them, you have to give priority to medicinal uses. Okay, and 87 now. 87. The opposite meaning of the word abundantly. As I told you already, abundantly means more in number, high in number. So the answer for this is opposite meaning. Blooming, no. Richly, no. Plentifully, almost the same meaning. Scarcely, yes. Scarcely means having very less in number. Okay. Next. Neem tree grows well in countries where the weather is hot and humid, hot and dry, cold and wet temperature. Okay, so that is answer A, hot and humid. So tropical regions, about tropical regions, you should have some knowledge. They are hot and humid. Humidity means the water percentage in the atmosphere. 89. Which word in the passage means the same as well, as used in the phrase grows well? We used grows well in the phrase. So which word in the passage means the same as well? So well, we want the same meaning, having the same meaning, we want the word. So anchors, unique, abundantly, deciduous. Grows well means so abundantly. In the passage, the meaning of the grows well contains abundantly. Abundantly means high in number. Grows well means the number of trees are more. More in number means we call it abundantly. And 90. Which part of the neem tree is considered medicinally useful? Only leaves, all parts, thick bark, old roots. So they mentioned in the passage in the beginning only clearly all parts of the neem tree are having good medicinal values. Option B. So doubts in this passage, students, you can raise a hand. Mayuk?
Sir,
Yes, Mayuk, what is your doubt?
say 89. What is option D? 89.
Option D you're asking?
89th question.
You're asking deciduous, right?
Yes, sir. What
Deciduous
is
trees shedding their leaves, shedding their leaves. The leaves fall off from the trees and fall down, right? That is called shedding the
yes,
leaves.
sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Vilochan, Vilochan, what is your doubt?
Sir, 87. Why won't be B, sir?
Abundantly means high in number, but richly means it is about quality, not the number. Abundantly means it is about the number, but richly means it is about the quality. Vihan,
Sir,
yes, what is your doubt?
sir, 89 D's I do not understand.
89D you're asking?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, deciduous means trees shedding their leaves. Shedding the leaf means in one particular season of the year, every tree will shed their leaves.
Sir,
This
one
means,
more doubt.
yes.
Sir, option A also, sir.
Which one?
8, 89.
89 option A.
Yes, sir.
Anchoring means holding it firmly. Okay, holding it.
Okay,
For example, you want to remove the tree, but the roots are holding the land firmly, going deep into the land and holding it. That is called anchoring. Okay.
okay, sir.
Sorry, what is your doubt?
130 plus 90, 128, sir.
Sorry, come again.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I click by mistake, sir.
Okay. Shivansh, what is your doubt? Shivansh,
Sir,
what is your doubt?
sir, 90. Why not A?
90, why not A? They said only leaves, but in the passage you can see other than leaves, remaining parts also useful, no? So let's show most useful amongst all. It grows abundantly tropical. It grows. See, all its parts have medicinal value. Yes,
Yes, sir.
but they mention only leaves. That is wrong. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Bhuvan, what is your doubt? Bhuvan?
So blooming means
Which one?
sir, it is an option A.
Repeat again. Which one?
Sir, 87 option A.
It's related to angriness. Okay, blooming means somebody is angry, then their facial expression will change, right? They will be blooming. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, going to the next passage now. That is passage number 4. Okay, passage number 4. Let us go through this passage now. Every animal on earth must eat something in order to stay alive. So, to stay alive, eating is important, eating the food. Many animals eat some parts of plants. Some parts of plants. Giraffes eat leaves from tall trees on the African plain. So, giraffes, their height is only very tall. So, they eat leaves from the tall trees on the African plain. Koala bears in Australia eat only eucalyptus leaves in the forest. So koala, you see this monkey type creatures. They're in Australia. They eat only eucalyptus trees in the forest. Even the mighty buffalo in America eats only grass. So mighty buffalo, mighty means very large, okay, and having good strength. Mighty buffalo in America eat only grass. Some animals are predators, which means they eat some other animals. Predators means they hunt the other animals and they are carnivorous. They eat the flesh of the other animals. Some predators eat. Some predators catch and eat small animals like mice and rabbits. Okay, that you can say eating mice. You can say example cat. Eating rabbits. You can say some fox, dog, etc. Larger fish eat smaller fish. Larger fish eat smaller fish under the water. Big predators in Africa, like lions, these are called big cats. Lions and tigers are called big cats because lions and tigers belong to cat family. So they are big predators. And leopards. Leopards are not as big as lions, but they are very fast. Okay, will attack the all kind of big animals. Like even lion can hunt down elephant also. Okay, so it has that much strength and agility. And even elephants, um, animals that predators eat are called their prey. Animals that predators eat are called their prey. See, suppose a lion is attacking a deer, so lion is called the predator and the deer is called prey. Prey means which becomes the food ultimately, that is called prey. With predators all around them, animals need some ways to protect themselves. So when predators are all around them, so animals need to protect themselves from the predators. So how do they do? Different methods they follow. Like the first thing is living in groups. So if many animals are living in the group, then the predators cannot hunt them that easily. First, they have to separate from their group, then attack. So one form of protection is uh, camouflage. This means that animal's outside appearance allows it to blend with its surrounding so that it is harder for a predator to find it. Yes, I heard about this camouflage recently in one of the YouTube video. It is some kind of fish. Okay, they can change their color. Okay, color of the skin, so that they first they uh, observe the color of the place where they are living, the land, the underneath land, or the plants, between the plants they want to hide. So they understand that color. They can change the color of their skin so that we cannot identify them. Okay, for example, the leaves are green in color. Okay, that the fish or whatever is there under the water, between the leaves, it want to hide from the predator. What they will do? So they will change the color of the skin to the completely leaves color, so it is hardly distinguishable. That means we cannot identify them clearly. This means that some animals outside appearance they can change the color. allows it to blend with the surroundings. Blending with the surroundings means it will take the shape, and it not only not shape, color. It will take the color of the surroundings, so it is harder for the predator to find it. So if they don't know whether the fish is there or not, then they cannot attack. So some predators themselves use camouflage. So some predators also themselves use camouflage. Which predators? Predators need camouflage so that prey animals cannot see the predator near them. So camouflage criteria, this is used by both predators as well as preys also. Why preys are using? In order so that predators don't watch them, so they don't become prey. And why predators are using? So predators, I heard somewhere that tiger and lion, when they are going to attack on the other animals, they are very, very patient. Patient means they have to wait for their prey until long hours also, even 1 or 2 hours they will wait without moving here and there, without making any noise, just hiding behind the bushes, waiting for the right opportunity to run and catch the deer or whatever prey. So patience also very much required for the predators, and then they will use some more techniques like this camouflage. So predators also using camouflage. That means if they are hiding using their color from the surroundings, then prey cannot identify. If they go nearby and directly they will catch it. So camouflage is used by both predators as well as prey. So now let us answer the questions that follow. Yes, 91. Animals need food too. So why animals need food? Stay alive, munch it, stay active, run around. Only to stay alive. And 92. Predators are animals which only catch small animals, eat other animals, only attack other animals, play with other animals, eat other animals. Why are we calling they are predators? They are eating other animals for survival. And 93. Giraffes eat small fish, leaves, rabbits, lions. It clearly mentioned in the African tropical regions, the tall trees, leaves they will eat and live, giraffes. And two more questions are there in this passage. What do the koala bears in Australia eat? Koala bears. Koala bears in Australia eat. We have seen in the passage. Yeah, eucalyptus leaves. Option A. Only grass, small animals, all kinds of plants. It's there in a passage also. I'll show you. Koala bears eat eucalyptus leaves in Australia. That here, eucalyptus leaves in the forest. So that is option A. Camouflage means to find other animals? No. To protect themselves? Camouflage means not protecting themselves. It is used to protect themselves. So it's not B. To mix with the surroundings? Yes. Camouflage means to mix with the surroundings. To hide from the enemies? No. To hide from the enemies, they use camouflage. But camouflage means to mix with the surroundings. So students, doubts in this passage, you can raise a hand now. Aditi, what is your doubt?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, in Africa, they call leopards and lions cats.
Yeah, cats. They belong to cat family. They are actually called big cats.
So why do they call like that?
Because they belong to cat family. You observe a cat and you observe the tiger. Similarities you found or not?
Yes, sir.
That's why.
Sir,
Rupa, what is your doubt?
Munch it means,
Punching means namladam.
sir, no punching, sir.
Which one? Which question number?
Sir, munch it means.
One question number. Can you tell me?
Sir, 91 option B.
Option B. Munch it means munching on the namaladam.
Okay, sir.
Cyber then. Sagar, what is it? Sagar, then you're not audible. Mayuk? Mayuk?
Sir,
Yes, you're down.
sir, you told tigers and lions are cat family.
Yes.
So why lions and tigers are big, cats are not big?
Come again. Lions.
Lions and tigers are big. Why cats are not big in size?
Okay, it is how they habituated for the environment and how nature made them. Okay, actually, it is not a biology class. It is English. Whatever passage given, we need to answer. So in biology, it's a question. Okay, then you may get the answer there.
Okay.
Bhuvan,
Predator means
predator means, for example, a lion is going for hunting and it hunts down a deer. Okay, then lion is called predator and the deer is called prey. Okay,
okay, sir.
Shivansh, what is your doubt? Shivansh,
Sir, what is meaning of predator?
predator. Just now I told you, no, the animal which is going for hunting that is called predator, and the animal which is getting hunted that is called prey. Okay,
Okay, sir.
Adit, your doubt? Adit,
Sir, I can speak in Telugu.
yes.
Sir, leopards అంటే ఏం సార్?
Chirutapuli.
Okay, sir.
Nishant, what is your doubt? Nishant,
Sir, cheetah not cat family.
come again.
Cheetah not cat family.
Yeah, they also belong to cat family. Vilochan, Vilochan,
Sir, you tell leopards means chirta police or cheetah means?
both are of the same category, but some biological difference. That's it. Okay, going to the last passage of this paper, passage number 5. Yes, passage number 5. The shape of a whale is like that of a fish. So they're comparing whale and fish. The shape of whale is same as fish. The whale also lives in water like the fish. When the whale was first discovered, people thought that it was a fish. However, it is not so. So whale and fish biologically they are different, but it is looking like fish. Both fish and whales need oxygen. So they need oxygen, both fish and whales, but they do so in different ways. So I think fish is doing through their gills and whale has lungs also. Fish breathe in oxygen in water through their gills. So fish do not need to come outside the water for getting oxygen. Even though inside the water they can breathe through their gills. So they have a special mechanism called gills. Through gills inside the water also they can still breathe and get oxygen. Whales stick their heads out of the water. Okay, they stick their heads out of the water and breathe in oxygen from the air. That means they're having the lungs. Whales breathe in through blowholes, which are like our nostrils. So blowholes are same as our nostrils. We have two nostrils in our nose, right? So they are called blowholes. So whale also having that. The fish are cold-blooded creatures. Okay, cold-blooded creatures means if even if a fish is uh, suppose if you a live fish we cut and the blood is coming out, if you touch the blood and feel it, it is cool. That is cold blooded creature. So human beings, warm blooded creature. If you touch the uh, blood, so much of bleeding is there, suppose any accident happened and you are helping them, suppose accidentally you touch the blood, you feel warmness, that means the blood is warm. So cold blooded creatures and warm blooded creatures, their body temperature becomes hotter or colder depending upon their surroundings. So fish body temperature changes according to their surroundings, colder and hotter. However, whales are warm-blooded animals. So whales are like human beings. In while it is coming to respiration, they have the lungs and they're having the same warm-blooded animals. But fish are not like that. They are cold-blooded animals. Like animals and human beings, the body temperature of whales uh, remains the same whether it is cold or hot outside. So human beings also. So even if we are in the cold temperature or hot temperature, our body is still producing the temperature, because temperature is required for us to continue our life. Okay, even in the cold temperatures, our body will be having inside heat. Okay, but fish are not like that. Fish, if they are living in cold temperature, they are having cold temperature their body, but if they are living in warm surroundings, it will be warm. Whales give birth to their babies, they are called mammals. Okay, giving birth to the young ones are called mammals, while most of the fish lay eggs. So in this passage, clearly they are comparing the fish and the whale. So giving birth to the young ones, whales do give birth to young babies. They are called mammals, and now they are laying eggs. Fish are laying eggs. Fish usually have scales on their bodies. Scales like you can see the snakes also. They have the scales. Okay, like lines. Okay, whales have smooth bodies. So whales they don't have the scales. When fish swim, their tails swish from side to side. Okay, you observed a fish swimming? The tail is swishing from side to side. But when whales swim, their tails go up and down. So this is the difference. So fish is moving horizontally, and whale is moving vertically up and down. So these are clearly the comparison made between whale and fish. So the differences are clearly given. Now let us try to answer the questions that follow. How do the fish breathe in oxygen? So, how do fish do that? Through their gills? Yes. From the air? No. Through their blowholes? No. Through their nostrils? No. Through their gills. So, fish has a special mechanism called gills. Even they are under the water, they can still breathe through their gills. 97. Why are the whales called warm-blooded creatures? Okay. They are of the whale remains warm even when it is cold outside. The body of the whale remains warm even when it is cold outside. No, the whale is like an animal. The whale is like our summers. The body creatures of the whale remains unaffected by the outside temperature. Yes, this is clearly mentioned in the passage. The body temperature of not only whale, even human beings also remains unaffected by the outside temperature. Outside temperature may be anything, but our body still produces heat for continuation of our life processes. Option D. And 98. How do the whales breathe in oxygen from the air? So through their gills? No. Through their blowholes? From the air above the water? So through their nostrils under the water? So how do the whales breathe in oxygen from the air? They mentioned from the air. That means from the air above the water. That is option C. So fish need not come out of the water for continuing breathing. But if whales want to breathe, they must come outside the water and breathe air from the air above the water. Two more questions are there. How are the babies of whales born? So we discuss how they give birth to the young ones. Whales babies hatch out of eggs. No, whales give birth to the young ones Yes. Option B. C. Whale leave their eggs on the seashore to hatch. No. Whale babies are born like fish babies. No. Option B. They give birth to the babies. And last one. What is the movement of the whale's tail as it swims in the water? So whale, it's swishing its tail from up and down. Okay, that is option A. Okay, these are the answers. Students, you have any doubt in this passage and the questions and answers, you can raise a hand. Pedastri, what is your doubt?
Sir, I did
Yes.
not understand number 100, sir.
What is the movement of the whale's tail? See, they have mentioned in the passage. Let's go back and check. See, when fishes swim, they move their tail from side to side. But when whales swim, they move their tails up and down, right? Okay,
Okay, sir.
that's why up and down we have to choose. And Sharath, what is your doubt? Sharath?
Sir,
Yes, Sharath.
so through their blowholes means?
Blowholes means like we have the nostrils. In your nose, two holes are there.
Yes, sir.
Whales also have the same thing. Okay, through their nostrils. Blowhole. They are called blowholes
Okay.
for whales. Okay.
Okay, sir.
B Varshini, what is your doubt? B Varshini, what is your doubt?
Sir,
Yes, tell me.
sir, can you explain 98th question once again?
98th one. Yes. How do the whales breathe in oxygen from the air? So through their gills, wrong. Through their blowholes, yes. This is how they breathe in oxygen, but they mentioned from the air. Okay, through their blowholes from the air above the water. So that we have to say from the air above the water. They mentioned here, and through their nostrils under the water. So under the water, yes, through their nostrils only, but it is not under the water. So it is option C. B is not wrong. It is correct only. But in this context, we have to go for C because they mentioned how do the whales breathe in oxygen from the air. So from the air above the water. Okay, they are asking, mentioning about the air. Which air? From the air above the water. Okay, Varshini,
Okay, sir.
Chidrupa.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, 90th question. The option B also correct, sir.
Yeah, just now I told you, no, option B also it's not wrong through their blowholes only, but they mentioned from air. Which air? They are asking about the air from the air above the water. Okay,
Okay, sir.
technically both are correct, B and C, but in this context they are asking which air, the air above the water. That is option C. So question you have to read it. Which context they are asking? If you have confusion like this, the answer will be there in the question only. You read the question twice and thrice, which they are what they are asking. You'll understand. Okay.
Okay, sir.
See, Chidrupa, suppose even if correct statement, true statement is given in one of the options, but it is not related to the question, we should not choose. For example, in same 90th question, option D, I mentioned something like whales breathe differently compared to fish. Then it is correct only.
Yes, sir.
But it is not the answer that they are asking, right?
Yes, sir.
So even true statements you should neglect sometimes. It should be in the same context. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Vilochan, what is your doubt?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, in the passage, third line, sir.
Third line, yes.
Sir, however, this is not so means what, sir?
When the whale was first discovered, people thought it was like a fish. Okay, people thinking that it was like a fish. However, means అయినప్పటికీ, okay, it is not so. It is not the case. వాళ్ళ వాళ్ళు అట్లా అనుకున్నా కూడా ఫిష్ లాగా కాదు. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Karthik. Karthik, what is your doubt? Karthik, you are not audible to me. Yes, tell me.
How, sir, how fish breathe in water, sir?
Through their gills. They have a special mechanism called gills. Even under the water, they can extract only oxygen from the water. Okay. But human beings don't have gills, they have lungs. So under the water we cannot breathe. Even whales cannot breathe under the water. They have to come to the top surface, then they have to come out of the water to breathe. Okay. Sahasra, what is your doubt? Yes.
What is meant by fish?
Fishing means moving the tail here and there. That is fishing. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Tanush, what is your doubt? Tanush.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, in 100 question, why not B?
In 100 question, why not B? They mentioned clearly, no? Whale is moving the tail up and down. Fish is moving from side to side. If they're asking about fish, it is side to side. Okay.
Okay, sir.
See, when the tail is like this flat, okay, tail is flat, then it has to move up and down to go through the water.
Yes, sir.
But if the tail is vertical, then you have to move side by side. Okay, students, and that's it from today's class. In 2017 paper, we are done with mental ability and English. So today I'm not conducting the test because this paper discussion is not completed. In the evening session, we will complete the paper discussion of mathematics, and tomorrow we have the test. But today completely I will give for doubt session and completing previous year papers. Okay. So thank you for joining. Leave feedback of today's class, and you may leave the class now.